Axis.
Bold
As
love.
Jimi Hendrix,
Dude,
ladies and gentlemen.
So good. We just hit it. It's going to be on Patreon this month. If you're watching this, check it out. It means it's already on there. Less than a cup of coffee. Yeah. Brother, was that a good album.
It was amazing. Come see us there.
Come see us there. On to the video.
Hey, guys, we're having a great day as well as a great life. We're here.
Great life. Just flew in this morning from St. Louis.
Yeah, now you're back in the Freedom Shack.
Very excited. Very excited.
And hitting some Elton John.
Dude, Madman Across the Water. Is it the album that we're doing?
It's the album. What's the song? I don't know how to pronounce it. Like
Levon?
Levon?
Well, I don't think it's Levon because that'd be like bread. So I think it's Levon, maybe?
That's true. They'll definitely let us know in the comments the proper pronunciation.
Maybe it is a song about bread. He's like...
Well, I mean, we'll find out very, very shortly.
Sure.
But, I mean, dude, I fucking love this album cover.
Interesting. It's not my favorite.
Damn, I think why I like it a lot is like the M and then the W is kind of like in reverse almost.
Yeah, it looks like Wombo, like that one SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, Wombo.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's just not my favorite. I think that Yellow Brick Road one is like my favorite.
Well, duh. That one's sick.
It is sick.
This one's just cool. I think I also like the texture feel of it, like the blues and how it has the black kind of undertone.
You know what's funny? It feels almost like a CCR record to me.
Really?
Yeah, like the how that's written. I don't know. For whatever reason, it makes me feel like a off-color CCR.
Interesting. That's wild.
It's wild. All right.
Well, let's get right to
Levon, Madman Across the Water. Let's do it.
1971.
Turn that up a bit.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Levon wears
it's wrong.
war wound like a crown. It calls his child Jesus, 'cause he likes the name, and he sends him to the finest school in town. Levon likes his money. He makes a lot, they say.
Oh, I love that plucked guitar in the background.
Spends his days counting in a garage by the motorway. He was born a pauper to a pawn on a Christmas day, when the New York Times said God is dead and the war's begun. Oh, Alvin Tostinger hails the sun today. And he shall believe on.
Oh, God.
And he shall be a good man. And he shall believe on. And tradition with the family plan.
Wow.
And he shall believe on. And he shall be a good man. He shall believe on.
Full, very full.
Levon sells cartoon balloons in town. His family business thrives. Jesus blows up balloons all day. Sits on the porch swing watching them fly. And Jesus, he wants to go to Venus. Leave on far behind. Take a balloon and go sailing while
again. He does it again, bro.
God, he's so good at B-sides.
That's fucking insane.
Like, this isn't obviously not like one of his bigger songs of all time.
Yeah.
But like the quality of Elton and Bernie's writing and like singing, performance, everything.
Yep.
In like the B-sides of an album, they're so high level. Like, they're just so good.
I feel like the way he's able to like capture like passion and build up and transfer that to the listener is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a point where he was like talking about like, you know, the New York Times said like God is dead, you know, like war's begun. Like, I don't know, the way he kind of like started to like kind of slowly increase like the tension there, like it like,
Yeah.
and I felt it completely transferred to me where I'm like I'm digging in too.
Yeah,
Am I
vocally.
listening? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the way he's able to transfer passion to the listener is wild.
Also interesting. I just said vocally, but thinking on it, like just the term "God is dead."
Yeah.
Like the New York Times said, "God is dead." It's like such a cool line.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the song is about. Any thoughts from your end?
Nothing like super specific.
This might be the
More
only
of, more of a feeling.
This might be the only song I've ever heard that we've hit a hit of the channel that has 3 generations of named people.
Yeah. I mean,
Alvin, Levon, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I get the concept of, you know, someone who's like had it made, like has like a son, he sends it to fine at school. He's gonna be a good man. He's gonna carry on whatever we have in mind for the family. Like, he's gonna carry it on, or that's like the vision at least. Like, I kind of get the concept, but like I'm sure there's something a little bit deeper too.
Well, yeah. Also because it keeps repeating that, but then it kind of made him seem like maybe not a good guy, because at some point he's like, his son Jesus wants to leave to another planet and hopes his dad dies slowly. Like,
ooh, okay, I didn't catch that line.
So it's like, I can't tell, like, and also, what was the first lyrics? Can you go back to the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Because, like, the first lyrics almost seemed, like, a little sarcastic. Levon wears his war wound like a crown. He calls his child Jesus because he likes a name. I don't know. There was something in it that felt, especially that one line where he says he wants to leave his dad, but can you Google it?
Yeah. So definitely kind of like talking on like difference between father and son or different generations a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, it says family tradition a few times in the song. We're looking it up here, and it has 2. Like, the first thing was like, sometimes a song is just a song, which I definitely can get that vibe. A lot of rock and roll is just like kind of esoteric in that way, like paint your own picture. But also like the tradition part of it. Yeah, I can definitely see how. Because I also think even the naming of Jesus is probably intentional. Like.
Yeah,
something who breaks with prior tradition.
But also, it probably goes at that point, like with like it sounds like Levon has almost like maybe like a superiority complex of some sort, or like thinks he's high and mighty. He's like almost like my son's gonna be Jesus.
True,
I could see that.
Wears his war wounds like a crown, like I think crown of thorns. Like, I don't know if it's one of those things where you look back at like your like literature teacher's like, what do the blue curtains represent? And you're like, ooh, sadness, and he's like, nope, they're just curtains. But
right.
Either way, I do think the family tradition, like breaking from family tradition.
Yeah, it's like a theme.
Yeah.
And like Levon had like a vision of his son kind of like carrying on.
Yeah, and
like,
where Levon's like, dude, I just want to be an astronaut.
Or Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. Dope. I mean, cool. Really, really fun
I definitely
song.
enjoy the song.
I do want to talk on the music aspect of it, because I think incredible. Like all the, because this comes after on the album, I guess, Tiny Dancers
right
first,
after,
and then this one. And
great follow-up song.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And doing something totally different. I'd love to hear this in the record. But just from a like production standpoint, all the instruments are so perfectly done.
The way the
like,
drums were mixed had me going.
Drums, guitar, the acoustic, the little plucked stuff. I don't know if that was like maybe a mandolin or a banjo. It seemed like there was something other than a guitar potentially being plucked. And then,
how would you describe like that? Because I love the freaking snare tone so much. How
play it
would you
again.
Describe it. Like it only really kind of went into it in certain parts, like when it like built up.
Probably in
it felt
Levon.
almost like kind of like a pop, but it's like wide still. Let me see, probably like around here.
When the New York Times said God,
I love the string.
and he shall believe on, and he shall be a good man, and he shall believe on, and tradition with the family plan, and he shall believe on, and he shall be.
So I think they're just using like a really fat snare.
Yeah.
Like we have one in here that's like a piccolo snare, and that's like really high end. Like it's really cracky, really snappy. But that almost seems like a mix. Like the sound
almost feels like thick.
Yeah, it sounds punchy, but not in the. It sounds punchy in the way that like a floor tom is punchy. Like it's almost no difference between like the toms and the snare. which I think for this sort of stuff is so great because you don't want like a big crack where you can like hear the rim. Yeah. Like you just want like a really solid like thump.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I dig the snare tone a lot.
What else did you dig about the music? I just had to take that slight segue.
Super fair. Just everything, especially if you go towards the end of the song, where the bass is like going up an octave and it's playing gnarly. All the playing is just spectacular. Great musicianship. They're mixing in like horns and strings and
and the guitar plucking stuff towards the beginning.
And it just is the texture. It's it. Yeah. Like there's just so many elements that like at any moment you could pick out any one individual thing. And I love that it doesn't feel messy because, again, the more you add to a song, especially with a bunch of, like, competing textural elements, it's so easy to make all of them feel washed out or, like, cluttered. This just feels perfect. Very well done. Really, really enjoyed it, which is, like, what we've come to expect from Elton at this point. But
dude, he does it again.
Yeah.
And we're not surprised.
Rating.
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. A-.
This is fair.
I do really love also the going into the chorus.
Yeah.
Like just the way it's written as like it feels so like non-formulaic. Like just feels like spoken word to some degree.
Dude, I also love his fucking we probably said this a million times, but like his accent when he sings. I know he's British, but like he kind of has that. Yes, the way he said garage, I thought like that was the dopest.
Was that like telepathy?
A little bit. Yeah, fair. Just the way he says "man." Like,
yeah,
I love how he has like kind of like the like almost like a little like American twang. Like
it is a bit of that.
Like it's just I don't know why, but I fucking love it so much.
It's really good.
Because also like, I'm sure other British like artists have done that, like or done things like that, but like the way he pulls it off is just
phenomenal,
crazy.
Yeah,
because he also doesn't really sound like any like like hardcore like American artists that we hear. Like it still sounds unique.
Yeah,
I don't know. I fucking love it, dude. But
love it.
Yeah,
great song.
Let us know where we're gonna next with Elton John, and
That being said, catch you next video.
Peace. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you had a good time watching that video, go and upvote the video, subscribe if you're not already. Check out some other videos here on the YouTube or on the Patreon if you want extra juicy stuff you can't get on YouTube because